Hi guys, it's been a minute since I've made a video. I thought I would pop on and show you all what I have been doing over the last, I don't know, on and off for the last couple of days. I've been making Christmas baubles and I have been using the soft, the soft plastic that you get your toilet rolls in, or paper towel. So I've chopped them up into, there we go, until this is a handy, the paper towel rolls. So I thought I would come on and do a quick little tutorial and show you all how I have made them. Now I'm only up to this stage. These are done with paper mache, but I will do a quicker alternative to show you guys what you can use. I'm just experimenting with some paper clay that I've been working on. I'm happy with it. As you can tell, they're not perfectly round, but they're handmade. So I will show you how I started them. All I did was got the soft plastic. I scrunched it up into a ball. So I'm just trying to figure out ways to use it instead of throwing it out all the time. And I've just got some just plain old regular masking tape. I think this comes from one of the $2 shops here. Let me just rip some of this off. If you can hear like a humming noise, I have the fan on under here because it's warming up here in Australia. Winter's over and we're in spring, and I think we're going to miss spring and just head straight into summer, to be honest. So I just get my masking tape and I hold this plastic together. So you just get enough plastic until you're happy with the size of your ball. You don't want to scrunch it up. Well, I suppose you can scrunch it up really tight. It's up to you how much plastic you use, I guess. So you just keep adding your masking tape until you get roughly the shape you're after. One more little bit around there. So there we go. That's roughly a ball. So now, hang on, I'll just put a little bit more there on that one spot. So like I said, you can cover it with paper mache. This is an easier solution. I'll just see if I can find my Mod Podge. Please tell me I brought it down. I would use wood glue, but for this I am going to use my Mod Podge. Because I want to seal it, because Mod Podge has like a varnish in it. So I want to seal the balls as I'm going. So let me get some tissue paper. Alrighty. Oh, hang on, my lid's stuck on. I think I would have prepared this earlier. Oh, there we go. Let's get the paint, my little paint brush. Let's paint on Mod Podge. You need a fair bit of, like a nice generous amount. If you don't want it all over your hands, no, by all means put gloves on. I like to feel the stuff I'm using, if that makes sense. I like getting messy. So we've given that a coat. Just put that there. Now, you just wrap it, you know, might just rip, because we can always add bits onto it. So you just keep putting on your tissue paper. You can use old sewing paper if you wish. Anything you feel would work to cover it. Right, there's one. Let me just grab a piece of string. No, I have a little piece here somewhere. See, not prepared, guys, not prepared. Okay, I'll pause this. I'll get myself some bits of string and I shall... Okay, guys, I'm back. Now, I've just grabbed an old piece of wool. It's only to hold your balls so you can hang them while they dry. So that's all it is. So let me put... I should have put this underneath my masking tape. I should have, yeah. But I will do that now. So while I was putting the masking tape on, you masking tape down your string, guys, before you start Mod Podging. I forgot that step, so bear with me. So you make your plastic ball out of plastic bags or whatever you want to fill it with. You put your masking tape down and you tie down your string while you are adding the masking tape, because it makes life a little bit easier. Alright, now we'll give it another wrap. And I'm using the wrong Mod Podge. Where is my big jar? Oh, I've lost my jar of Mod Podge, guys. I'm going to have to... Yep, hang on, I see it. So after I've done this, I will grab it, because I'm using my gloss, which I really didn't want to do. Like I said, the string's only there for now to hang your balls up to dry. Or baubles, I should say. Baubles. It's a very messy job, but it's satisfying. Okay, let me put this gloss one away, and I'll grab my other jar. Oh, it's on the shelf up here looking at me. All right. Yeah, this is one's better. Look at that. All right. So it's up to you how many layers you want to put on. It's only to make the outer hard and like hard, I suppose. I mean, I don't want to sound too gross while I'm trying to talk about balls and hardness and stuff. So, anyway, yes. All right. So we add another final layer of Mod Podge, because I think that might do. And you just squish it into shape. Get in there with your Mod Podge. Like I said, if you don't want to get it all over your hands and be messy like me, just use gloves. I just like to be able to feel with my hands where I'm putting things. And they don't have to be perfectly round. It's not factory made, it's handmade. Right, let me just coat this. Now it's sticking to me a bit more. Alright, so we smoosh that around. Oh, look at that, beautiful. And we hang this up. Oh, I've just lost my string. That's okay. We only technically need one. Oh, hang on. No. See, it needed to be done beforehand, guys. All right. I'm going to have to try and sit it on a non-stick surface to dry, which is going to be a pain. But yes, now you put your string in first before you add your stuff. So what I'll do is we'll do another one together and I'll do it the right way. All right. So let me set this aside. Making a big mess here, guys. Oh, do I have a non-stick mat? Probably not. Bit of baking paper there. All right. Now, kind of dry my hands, and we'll do another quick one together. I'll just put my glue, my brush, and some water because it is very hot under here. Everything's just drying. All right. So as this dries a little bit more, you can push all that goodness down and then give it another coat. Okay, I might need to cut this in half again. Just cut this bag. It's a good thing for the kids to do over the school holidays. It's school holidays here in Australia. Here in Queensland, they have one more week left. Yeah, it's a little bit small, so I can use that. They have 1 week left, and I think New South Wales starts this week, so they have this week and next week. I'm not sure about the rest of the country. But yes, it's the end of term 3, and we've got one more term to get through, and then it's the Christmas holidays. So we've got 9 weeks to get through once we go back to school. And then we've got Christmas. All right. So if you find this handy or useful, guys, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment or something just so I know you're there, or you can give me a huge thumbs down. It really doesn't bother me. At least I know you've kind of watched my video. Alright, let me... So yeah, you can be as pedantic as you want, or you can just be slap dab, go ahead and just knock it all together like me. It's fun, something different, and I mean, why not, right? You never know these things until you give it a go. I must admit, I do like my paper clay a little bit better. My paper mache that I've got there. But yes. But this does the trick. Alright. Now for the string. I might put that There we go. It's kind of a ball. Right, now for me the string. Like I said, the string's optional. I find it a lot easier to hang it up to dry if you've got string on there. Because it will be cut off. Or if you're clean enough, you could probably pick a fancy string and actually have it there forever. But I'm not clean enough. I get everything messed up and dirty. So it's only there for a little while and then I chop it off. Alright, so that now technically should hold while we Mod Podge this together. Now, let me get my brush. One of my old napkins. Dry. Alrighty. Now, let's go. So give it a good coat. And it's come out again. Alright, I didn't have that problem with the other ones. Alright, let's see if I can keep one in there. Alright. Alright, next layer. We'll hang them up to dry. And then we'll come back and see how they're looking. Like I said, you can put bits and pieces on one by one, slap it all on like I do. Choice is yours. You can cover it in music paper and book pages, anything you feel you must. I might add some book pages later on to these ones. This is just to cover the what do you call it, masking tape. All right. Let's see how this one's going. It's a little bit drier, so I should be able to give it a roll around. I know some of it's coming off, but that's okay. That's okay. Just to try and get a little bit more shape while my hands are wet with this stuff. Losing it. It should actually put water on my hands. Might be better. Alright. So there's that. Let me stick a bit of water. See if that can make a difference. Okay, so I will put these aside to dry. Once they're dry, we'll come back and we shall go from there. Okay, be back soon. Okay guys, Interruptus Pussycat. He's decided that he wants to help me make Christmas baubles. Chadwick, Chadwick, say hi. Say hello, everyone. Say hello. Look, up here. Up here. Hey? You really need to hop down, buddy. Yeah. Look at this. You really need to hop down. So, guys, if you were unaware that I own a cat, this is Chadwick. He runs the household. So if anyone's allergic to cats, please be aware of that when you purchase stuff from my Etsy store. Just letting you guys know. Chad, you really need to hop down. You do. I know I love you dearly, but I've got a tutorial to do. Hey, I've got a tutorial to do. Okay, guys, I'm going to try and get something done. I might go and feed him, see if that will help. Okay, say bye, everyone. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Okay, guys. Okay, now these are dry enough to touch. What I want to do is build it up a little bit more and try and round it out a little bit better. So what I'm using are the back of the napkins that you pull off with your pretty designs on them. I think this one was a 3 or 2 ply. Yeah, it was 3. So I just use these. So that's a way to use them up. And that gets rid of those. Now for this process, because I've done the Mod Podge underneath to help seal and stick to that masking tape, it sticks a little bit better than the wood glue, PVA. So what I'll do now is use my PVA to attach to the tissue paper that we put down. So let me just grab, I've got a smaller brush for this, and these will be smaller pieces because I want to try and fill in the little lumps as we go. So I'm just using an old reel off a, I don't know, ribbon or something. So yeah, so this is the opportunity to use up these napkins that we pull off our pretty ones. You can double over if you find the hole a little bit too big. So it's just try and give it more of a uniform sphere shape. It's a bit here. I've got all these napkins piled up in front of me, so I don't know whether I'm in screen. Looks like I am. Alright, so I just double that over again. So it doesn't matter about the patterns from the napkins because they will be either covered up with whatever you want the final layer to be. So if you want to put book pages on it or some sewing paper or pattern paper, whatever you want to call it, or paint, yeah, just whatever you want to use as a final layer. So you just keep going until you're happy with the shape of your bauble. And then we will do the final layer, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, so that's all you have to do is just keep going until you're happy with the lumps and bumps filled in. And yeah, I'll just do these and then I'll come back. Okay guys, I'm back. What I've done just quickly is I've put my bauble in the top of a jar because this was too unsteady. So this way it's locked in place and I can work on one half, and then when that dries I can turn it over and work on the other. And part of the reason was I'm going to try something different. I'm going to keep working on this and fast forward it. So it'll just be yeah, fast forwarded, try and experiment with a little bit of music maybe, I don't know. But yeah, just a little something different. So that way, if you want to watch me continue do this, it will be in fast forward, like fast motion. If not, you can just skip to the end and see how far we've progressed. Okay, so I'll keep going in silence and we'll fast forward this bit. I hope you enjoy. Okay guys, I've got both of them done halfway, so I shall take this off here and set this down to dry in my handy dandy Ferrero Rocher tray. And yes, we'll let these dry and then we will come back and do the other half, which I'll probably do off camera because you've seen the process. So I'll do the other half, and once I've done that, I'll come back and we will start on the final layer. Okay guys, might make this a part 1, I think. Yes. Okay, so this is part 1. Once I've done all this, we will be back with the final layer and the decoration in part 2. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, if you like the new format, fast forward and you want to watch, leave me a comment. If not, we'll just go back to the old way and I'll just cut and paste little bits and pieces, you know, more often than what I am in this video. Anyway, I'm rambling. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next video.